Diggity diggity diggity. What's happening? What is happening? Papa Rhino schedule says 8 or 4:17. Well, I preset it up, Papa. Hey, Mr. Robert, Mr. Mark, what's happening? Today was a very good day. How about what everybody else? How was your day, Mr. Mark? Mark says hello.
What?
Mark says hello.
Hi, Mark.
Hello, Mark. Pardon me. I don't know if anybody saw today's video, but I might have made something that's freaking pretty manly. Is it manly?
What?
Sorry, I'm just what I made manly?
Yes.
Yes?
Very much. It's plugged in.
You're plugged in?
Yeah.
Okay. Kimber says hi, everybody. She's plugged in. Love you.
What?
Love you.
Love you.
What's in the Timmies? Like my women. Hot, strong, sweet and creamy, which is a triple, and it's on the desk right now. So sweet and creamy. It's like dessert. Manly and awesome. Yes. Yes. I have constructed an actual fatwood candle. It burns and it smells like fatwood. So how freaking cool is that? I literally made like they're tea lights, right? But I've constructed candles that smell like fatwood. And how freaking cool. Like, seriously. It's like tree blood and a little wax, because sap kind of sometimes it's sticky or sometimes it's like crystallized and hard. So you got like once you cook out the impurities and make it like a liquid, it's still like it goes back to its like gummy state. So I had to add some actual candle wax so it would harden, but it's like 80% tree blood and 20% wax, basically. And like, I'm not even joking. It like once it lights, it's like a candle, and it has a little bit of that black. Oh, but it burns exactly like a tea candle, but it's fatwood. It smells like fucking fatwood. I know it sounds like it's in theory it seems like an easy task, but you have to like get mondo amounts of fatwood and then cook it down and then get that sap and like clean all the impurities out of it, and then basically do a double boil kind of thing where you can mix like the white candle wax and get it to a consistency where it solidifies together. It's quite an interesting process, but excellent. So now that I know how to and what needs to happen, I might make a run of fat wood candles, which I mean it was sticky and it was kind of a pain in the ass, but yeah, I think it's pretty freaking rad. A manly smelling candle for us men. Yes, us manly men that like to smell like tree. Mind Milton, Squatch, what's happening, fellas? Yeah, like big bags of fat wood, and obviously I've made like sometimes when I'm just sitting at on the couch, I'll just pull out my pocket knife and like shave fat wood and make like bags and bags of shavings, so you can just grab a handful and go into business selling. Mr. Gerb's smelling awesomeness. He emailed me. Okay, I'll check that right now. My email has been really freaking fracked. I think I have a virus or something. I don't know, but I'll get some emails, and then other emails will go right into my spam files. So and it actually started happening when I started Quora Digest. It's like a news outlet, and they keep on spamming my email. I've tried to block them, but ever since I maybe accepted something, and it spams the shit out of the email, and it just ain't right. Spam. Squat shot. Hey, there you are right there. My internet. Still interested in... Oh, I haven't sent a sticker yet? Sorry about that. Did you send me your email? Let's check. I got the full thread that we were talking, so I'll see if you gave me your address. That's another thing. I've sent things out to people, and nobody's getting stuff that I'm sending. So like, I don't know if I'm on the watch list. Like, I know I smoke weed, so I mean, my stuff might smell like weed when it's going, but it's mail, like pieces of mail like this. So, I mean, people should be getting stuff that I send. So I'm sorry to the people that I've sent stuff and you haven't gotten yet. I don't understand it, but no, you didn't send me your address. Okay. Yeah, feel free to put links up. Post it Squatch also. Oh, okay, yeah, gotcha. You finally got some stuff on your channel, eh? Well, you should be I'm pretty sure I'm linked into your YouTube channel, am I not? Squatch. Oh, that's not you. Squatch. SQU. How? I guess I'll just go back afterwards and are you sub? Oh yeah, obviously you're sub to me because you wouldn't be here. Since we're both on, okay, sorry, just give me a second here. Since we're both on the island, did you want me to send you the Work Tough No Bad Bushcrafter to check out? It's pretty good. That was right. Okay, so I would absolutely love that, but I'm cash poor all the time, so being able to send it back to you is not something I'm able to do at the moment. But because I still have not touched Work Tough gear, and Mr. Scab always he's like he should be getting shares in that company from all the Work Tough stuff that he plugs, but everything that he's touched says the knives are impeccable for sure. But thank you for the offer. And the Joker makes good knives, especially the ones with their wood scales. Yeah, Scandigribe, like for bushwork, like Scandigribe has to be the best blade for bush stuff for sure. What are you doing?
I'm trying to open something.
You want me to open it for you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Please.
Beating the crap out of yourself. Let's see.
I was trying to
What is it?
bang the top and it wasn't coming off.
Oh.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I
Kimber's just having a tasty snack.
Tostitos.
Tostitos. She heats it up in the microwave and dips her
Chippies.
Corn chips, and it's
Thank
tasty.
you.
Tasty. Yeah, totally. Put up people's channels. Pizza Lover, do you have, I don't think you have a wrench. Why don't you have a wrench? Why don't you, my Canadian homie? I lost my train of thought there, sorry. My channel, the lives. There it is. My train of thought there. Just pizza as moderator, standard. Golden. Well, Mr. Rhino, you have an impressive work roll of fabulous blades, and you have quite the collection of awesomeness. Not to mention, you got quite the knife yesterday, I think it was, or it was the day before. But you should be sharing. You should be sharing that stuff. Not gonna lie, I'm a tad bit jealous, Papa Rhino. Just a tad. Especially when I went to see which version, and then I just about died when I saw how much it's worth. Canadian bucks. It's crazy. Of course, man. How was everybody's week anyway? Forgot to ask. I'm stoked I didn't have to go, like I reinsured the truck, and I didn't have to go into town. I talked on the phone, did some emails back and forth, and didn't have to, because we don't have to do the sticker stuff up here anymore. So I just had to accept, say yes, no, and then I actually, because I'm a good driver, like my insurance is completely loaded. Like I could probably cause the accident and I'd be covered still, because the insurance is just loaded to the max. And it's $80 a month, fully insured with everything. Like, so, but it was nice that I didn't have to drive all the way into town, and just did it over the email and phone call that we did. And then, of course, the most fantastic freaking I'm so happy. I'm so proud of that. Like it was pretty stoked. And then I made oh, no one just fell. I made a tray of fire plugs with the tree blood as well. So, and I lit one of those up, and I'm a dirty smoker, and I lit it before I lit my cigarette, and I smoke cane sized ones, so it takes me about 5 to 7 minutes to smoke them. And when I was putting the cigarette out, it's extinguished. So but they burnt. Like they could definitely start a fire real easy with one flick of a ferro rod. It's like it burnt hot. yeah, the knife community seriously is second to none. Like, it really is one of the best. Oh, Squatch just emailed me. Perfect. Yeah, I've got his address. Well, like how much do you charge for stuff like that? Like I'm stuck on that. Like, what's my time worth, right? Like, do I calculate the time it takes to collect this, render it, and then do the double boil with the 20% wax to sap ratio, and then pour it back into the candle molds? Like, what's one candle, like six pack of candles for $5 plus shipping? I don't know. I mean, if I could make like a small run, like maybe like make up a batch of say 100 candles and incorporate my time it takes to make, separate, and reblend the wax combo, and then pour them back in the molds. If I could make it so I could make it like an hourly wage kind of situation, but you know, I would have to definitely look at it. Brand New American, what's happening? Did you hear the new news? Apparently, I'm in the candle business now because I have made the perfect fatwood scented candle. You're welcome. You're welcome. See, that I was thinking about that too, like making some sort of like Sasquatch mold or something like that. See, that would be fucking sweet, but I mean, I don't know. I need to do more burn tests because I only burnt it for the time I did that Fatwood Friday video and just lighting it now. So I mean, it's still, it looked exactly like this when I lit it. So I mean, it's, you can see the little dent that it made. So it's already burnt for at least 10 minutes. So, but if it gets to a certain temperature and whatnot, does it need this tin mold in order to continuously burn? So like, I don't know the liquefying factor pour them into a Sasquatch cookie. And then, or another thing I was thinking is making an Altoids candle and like have like basically 2 or 3 wicks in one. You know what I mean? Because then you would have the tin, the wax wouldn't cook out, and then and see, that's the thing. I want to keep it like we can get 50 packs of candles for, I think Kimmer said, like between $7 and $10 basically for 50 of these. So buy a couple bags of that, and then obviously we're going to need Ziploc bags so to ship them. So some sort of, or even like getting like how those bubble bags, like the things that come in with your stickers from Sticker Meal, like, but they have smaller bags. A 6-pack of these and like a 6er of these at the same time, and light and fire. I don't know. And the king of making ideas is the follow through of, you know what I mean? Talk is cheap, but actions. But there's not a lot of cost to produce. It's just mainly the time it takes. You know what I'm saying? Right on. Stay blessed, Mr. Robert. Have a great weekend. In search of live music. Stay blessed, Mr. Robert. Thanks for stopping by. But I do have to say thanks to both Scab and Zach from the Crispy Donut community for being like a sounding board for the idea of making these, because I always wanted to make something that would smell like fatwood. I think the smell of fatwood is fan-freaking-tastic, and just think it's great that there's people like me that want that smell in their lives and stubborn enough to make something that just does it. So it's great. I dig it. I think it's fantastic. And these things burn really well too. And I think there's enough wax underneath these things that I can make another candle as well. So I already have the tools and the means to make the sap. It's just a matter of collecting more of the fat wood from Fern Gully.
How's your coffee, baby?
I still have 2 going, actually.
Oh, that's weird.
Well, I have the candy coffee that you made.
Oh, that's right.
And then I got this triple still from Timmy. Double Fistner. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Well, what do we got here today? Got some jungle cake. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There we go. Oh, yeah, buddy. Oh, yeah, buddy. Wish we had smell-o-vision because... Oh, yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. And we're still rocking on the Master Kush because pardon me. Life is grand. That's why. Apex, what's happening? How was your week? Oh, I got so Miss Jessica, Matt Pearson's wife, sent us Mr. Matt's. This was actually from the truck that the accident he was in. That stuff was in the truck, so he was literally, he loved his fat wood. But Miss Jessica made Kimberly some cool gloves, like fingerless mittens that were knitted. I don't know, or crochet. I don't know how that is. And that's Matt and Hunter, their dog. This was like days before that was definitely Matt, just being a big ham. And this was the very last picture, selfie that he ever had taken of him. So that was my friend Matt. And that was his last selfie ever taken. But definitely miss him. Miss Jessica and the kids are in the Bahamas for spring break, which would have been their 18th anniversary of their marriage too. So it's just sad, but she's got the community, and she regularly chats with the people that were close to Matt still. So it's I tell you, Matt would have really fucking thought these things were pretty awesome, because he loved his Fatwood, man. He really did love his Fatwood. Week's been stupid busy, and this doesn't end until lunchtime tomorrow. That's right, brother. Any day that we're blessed to have on this side of the dirt is definitely a gift for sure. Honestly, I don't think it's gonna win, but at least it's Scab's gonna beat the shit out of it. And I'm looking forward to his feedback. Out of all the people that could be beating the shit out of something that someone's created, especially if it's a sharp edge tool, he would be the guy that you'd want the feedback from for sure. So looking forward to learning more. I'm definitely interested in making a plethora of new blades. I've got a few that are on the go right now. I learned a very stinky, it's still in the bag with the cutting disc, stinky lesson. Antler is the stinkiest stink ever. And hacksaw. I don't have a hacksaw. I broke my hacksaw. So I need to find, I have hacksaw blade chunks. I don't know if I've actually broken the hacksaw thingy thing, but I think I can probably get a whole new hacksaw with the blades for cheap. But when you work with a whole lot of nothing, trying to make something out of nothing is sometimes you'd buy a knife if I made it. Well, shit. We'll talk for sure. What would you pay for? Actually, after hearing what Scab says, I would like to hear what he would think. And obviously, the sheaths will be getting better. But here, I'll get it again. I haven't sent it. It's an absolute unit of a knife. I've already beaten the shit out of it, and it didn't break in my possession. I batoned a whole bunch. I I should have videotaped it, but I think the more I'll make, the better they'll get. And same with the, like, the sheath. The sheath kind of came together pretty nice, but I will do it a little bit differently for sure for the next one. And it holds like I'm not like that'll fall out, but like, oh, of course, now it falls. But like, it takes a while for it to get out. Yeah, it's a beast. I dig it. Missed half of that. You guys are talking too fast. Yes, sir. I feel 100%. I had a professional shop to play in. I'd have got it built. If not, there's two like that one. Slick. I'm stoked that you guys are appreciating that. I appreciate the appreciation, that's for sure. The question would be is like, what would you, for how much do I charge for a knife? I don't know. I think I'll have a better idea as to what after Scap has his go at it, and all the fellas like Blackie and Mr. Dakota, after they all had their go at it, and then they give an idea as to what it would be worth, then I would go from there. $4.95. Good Lord, that's a lot of money. Like man, seriously, if I can make like 3 knives a month and get 500 for them, I mean I would be able to live way more comfortably. I could live I could get out of here and get a bigger place, so I could have like an area where I could build stuff. Like I would love to get Bushcraft. What's happening? Lone Wolf, hello. What I would like to get is to a point where I'm making a few bucks, or if I get to the point where I can have like channel memberships and stuff where it would help put more money into this, like crafting and building. Like I wouldn't have to pull all my stuff out each oh sorry, I'm totally shitting the bed on this. I appreciate that you guys would want to. Our email is in the about section. Or are you guys talking? Oh yeah, you guys are talking. I got yous. Brand new and Lone Wolf, how were you guys this weekend? You have to send me payments. Yeah. I hear you, man. I appreciate it. I would, yeah. Well, I can even build something like if you have I like if you have an idea in your head as to what the blade you have you would like. I have blanks, like literally knife blanks. So like if you say you want some sort of knife in like with a Wharncliffe, or one thing I can tell you right now, I'm not that great at making razors. I'm good at making functionally knives, but they are like you can sharpen probably better than me. I get them pretty sharp, but and again, once I get better and make more, I get better, right? So just doing enough to get by. Yeah, that's all we really need to do, right? It's just try to be the best version of us we can be for each day. Just be grateful that we're able to wake up and yes, I can. Yes, sir. We've actually been blessed with a few. I'll tell you exactly how many. I bought that one. Bought that one. I was gifted this one. Bought that one. I was gifted this one. Got this one, that one. There's one in there. So I've been gifted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ouch! I just totally stabbed myself. Nice. Just stabbed myself. Fucking fucker. That knife did not stay in the sheath. Fucker. Ouch. Where'd that blade go? There it is. Fucker. Can't believe that happened. It was the Bushcrafter, or the Adventurer, sorry, from BPS Knife. And that weird that it fell out. Can't believe I fucking got cut. And of course, it's starting to really bleed. Just give me a second. I gotta get a Band-Aid because I don't want to bleed all over the place. Give me a second.
Yeah? What did you do?
Stupid knife. Blue hockey. That was stupid. I've got Band-Aids at the desk now. Roro. Yeah, that was stupid. But yeah, so fixed blades. Yes, I've Scab gave me the Cold Steel SRKT in 3V. Mr. Johnny or Donnie B all day gift me. Look at that woodwork on this handle. I just absolutely love this knife. I ginsued the shit out of two grapefruits with this thing. Man, it's a beast. But all that wood, all the different colors, chunks of wood in there. It's neat. So D-Bad gave me that one because he knows my infatuation with wood. Mr. Carl gave this one to Kimberly. This is the Adventurer. He gave me the BPS Savage in Bog Oak or Bogwood. Mr. JR gifted me this one. This is the Bushcrafter from Bark River. Kimmer's got a Bushcraft, a Bark River Necker, discontinued from Mr. Matt. And Mr. Matt also gifted me my Safe Queen. It never, I've cut one thing with it. It scares me. It's wicked sharp. It's basically a collector's item for if you, it's a Stack Leather Teddy 2 from Bark River. And Grumpy Grunt gifted me the Kaiser Baby, and that's out in the truck. So between the one fixed and folder that's in the truck, the ones that we carry. I've got my go bag has the Savage, the BPS Savage. My fire kit has a knife. I have, yeah. I've been gifted a very many, a lot of folders as well. Are you still in here, BNA? This is my EDC. I carry this one every day. I carry my Bark River every day, and obviously my camper never leaves me. So this is my multi-tool, basically. This is my folder. This is my fixed. So I always have these three, plus another fixed and another folder, plus Kimmers carries a fixed and a folder every day as well. So there seems to be an abundance of blades in the truck when we're driving, but I mean, I have a saw, I have an axe, I have some tools. Like, it's just in case don't want to get stuck in the bush. It's a Milwaukee Fastback. This one. And this little bead right here, it's a reactive. What is that called again? BNA. Can't remember. It's like bioluminescence. Basically, it's hit it with a black light. It there's that there freaking ninja is up in here again. A sharp guy. And the only reason why I know you're in here is because Brand New American just ratted you out. I'm just so upset that I can't see you, bro. Like, I'm subscribed to you. Like, you are one of my homies. But as a homie, that's the ninja of the crew. Like, I cannot see your... It's what keeps me up at night, sharp guy. Just saying. Do you hear me having a feel about it? I understand. Glow carbon. Glows under UV. Oh, that's what it was. Not black light. UV light. That's right. Plunk. Oh, Mark sending emails. Yes. Yellow B, metal tin, and white screw. 6 ounce. Oh, okay. So container options. Fantastic. Sharp guy. I invented the fatwood candle that smells like fatwood when it's lit. I wish I could share this smell with you. Here, can you see the smell? You can see the smell at least. See that? That there is the smell of fatwood. It's just the little things in life that make life truly a blessing. Speaking of choo-choo, Be up, homies. Blessings to Mr. Brown. He's up there with Mr. Bill and Mr. Matt. Feeding apples to Mr. Bob. Jason was so stoked that I had a piece of graffiti on my body. Like my very first piece of graffiti is tattooed on my back. And yeah, it was just, we had some pretty good chats. And man, his knowledge when it came to music was second to nobody. Like he could tell you at which song had which break and who sound like he was like Nardwuar with a huge sexy beard that was into graffiti, if you know what I mean. You guys know who Nardwuar is. If anybody doesn't know who Nardwuar is, I'm just saying something's wrong. We might not be able to be friends if you don't know who that is. Just saying. One down, one to go. Giggity giggity. All right. What's happening, Wade? If you got 3 dots on the right, you might have a sharp guy hidden. Say, if I have, I don't understand what do you mean? If I have, I don't know how to hide people though. I've never. Okay, let's have a look here. Mute me because it gets weird. Go right to the chat. Okay. Scratch. The thing is, Mark, he doesn't even show up in the chat, so I can't even. You guys can see him, but I can't see him at all. Sharp guy. Sharp. ATC. I mean, it shows that I'm subscribed to him. Like, how can I be subscribed to somebody? You know what I mean? We went through this last time. Cancel. Yeah, like he was no. See, like there we go. See, he's not in. Like if he's hidden, that wouldn't come up as an option. Hide user from my YouTube, and he's not hidden. Like is YouTube fucking with me? Is what it is. Sharp guy, you're not me, and you are not supposed to be friends. Apparently, I love you though. Just so you know that. You can see that I am subscribed to you. I have been since I met you way back, and I don't even remember how. Maybe he blocked me. Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't be showing up for him to see if he blocked me because it wouldn't be showing up as an option. Like that's You're making me have feels about this, man. I don't understand. In fact, let's watch one of his shorts right now. Look at that. It's a fantastic day in the neighborhood. Check your messages. I even just commented on his thing. Just saying. If he was blocked, or if I was blocked, if I wouldn't have been able to do that. And I just let him know that he's loved. Again. He says he's wearing a camel hat. That explains it all. Well, fact. You just don't understand. I thought I was a likable sort. All I know is it's drop kick time. Hey-ya! Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, Neil. I made fatwood candles that actually smell like fatwood. That's made out of fatwood. Well, it's the tree blood. It's made out of tree blood. Groot was not happy when I was talking about the tree blood that I had to sacrifice for these things so we can have manly smells. It's true. It's true. Yeah. Tasty. I can't freaking believe I stabbed myself. Again. What the deuce? Do you guys see that? Like, the knife comes flying out, and then I went and back. It was just... Did I show you the leather work on this knife too? It's pretty snazzy. It's pretty cool. I dislike the one that just stabbed me though. Just saying. I don't like using knives that have stabbed me. Just don't like it. At least I have boo-boo band-aids close now. It's fabulous. Woo. But I did learn a very smelly lesson this week. I don't know if you guys can see that little there's the disc, grinding disc, cutting disc actually. I tried to use that to cut. You can kind of see the cut mark that I made right there. See it? I made it that far. I have a respirator with discs. I had the mask on. I could still smell. I mean, I'm not like this does affect the mask, but like 99% of the stuff was being blown a different direction, and I could still smell that shite through the mask. Hacksaw with 0 power is going to be the way that I cut antlers from here on out, because wow, did that stink. Wow, did it stink. It totally stunk. It stunk. Just saying. Yeah, buddy. Okay, that's good for me. Spyderco Tenacious. Sweet. Is Papa Rhino still here? Shout out the Canadian legend Mimo for winning me Miriagon Mori on Urban's live earlier. That sounds like a win-win for sure. Brand New American. What is it called? I have to Google that. M-I-G-U-R. There it is. This one. Oh, just get to the fucking video. I hate people that I dislike anyway. That one? That's a slick little knife, man. That's a pretty decent looking little blade for sure. Crazy. Yeah, dude. That's a slick little freaking sticker for sure. Is it where'd the other one go? Oh, I'm not gonna try and find what I just saw, but yeah, dude, that's a fantastic. I really like the Corby bolts, but I want to give the option to be able to pull the scales off with I mean, there's a way that you could use the Corby bolts and just not grind them out, or you can get I've got ones that actually you can screw as well, but I like having a knife that you don't have to worry about falling apart if the screws are not, or the Torx aren't torqued. Like I like having a handle with the scales attached, but I do like the option to have the option with with Grumpy's scales that I did for his baby. I used different scales, or I made the wood scales, but I gave him removable hardware so he could put either his jade G10 scales on, or have the oak scales on. Either way, he can take them off either way. But I mean, they held on and they did their job the right way. But like, unless you're applying like some Loctite on those screws just so you don't lose one, I think I gave him extra ones just in case as well. So I don't even know if he's been able to. I know the the screws that were holding his the G10 jade looking material on the baby. I think his screws were on so tight that he couldn't break them for some reason. But I tell you that was my first set of scales that I made for somebody else, and they were like some of the best fucking scales I'd ever made. So pretty stoked about it for sure. But hopefully he gets them on one day. Actually, in my fire kit, in the truck has the Kaiser baby as the fixed blade in that fire kit. So it's got its place in my rotation for sure. Yeah, those teak ones. Oh, that's gonna look so good, dude. I have a guy, his name's Jason Ledbury. He lives in New Zealand, and New Zealand has some pretty cool woods, and he's offered to send me his native wood up for some scales too. So I can't wait. That would be really cool to see some exotic woods, see what kind of grain structures, and yeah, it's, I can't remember what wood he actually, I can tell you which kind right now. Just give me a second. Oh no. Oh, right here. Tasmanian blackwood. I missed a dimension on what I needed. I asked them to cut them from 1/2 inch by 6 inches, but I didn't tell them 2 inches. So I missed a whole measurement on the scale size. Oh. 2 by 6 inch. Crazy. Cut the slabs. Hopefully some cool stuff comes out in contours. I ordered G10 ones from Spyderco for the hardware. Oh, sick. Smart. You can make your own hardware too, right? Like you can buy so many different styles and that there is Mr. Patrick catching up halfway through. Everyone rewind, please, and watch again with me. We were just talking scales, and how far back ago did you leave? I can't remember. Look at the scale that I just sent. Okay. I'm looking. Oh, it might not let me see it because I don't have Instagram. But you never know. Oh, and the mother of pearl inlay as well. What is that, like from abalone or oyster shell, or what is that from? Have to log in for comments. Yeah, of course. What is that, like mother abalone? Yeah, okay. Yeah, cool. Yeah, that's neat. Play again. I don't know if it'll pull up. Yeah, pretty neat looking, that's for sure. It's like zebra wood with abalone, it looks like. Your teak, like there's hidden colors in teak, and you can polish it out. If you put like a clear coat with polish on it, like a polished, yeah, you can get some really, really neat colors from teak. I have I could probably, well, I don't feel like pulling it out, but I have this bench grinder. It has like a 6-inch grinding disc on one side, and the other side has a polishing wheel. And if you get like polishing compound in that, you can use like a bench polisher to get some really neat colors and out of it. I have this old I think it's probably 2 years at least, probably going on 3. I found this burrow of fatwood, and it's like what I want to do is cut scales out of that and then put like a thick coat of varnish and polish on it and bring out all the little colors of the fatwood into it. That 1/4-inch slab of teak is hard to bend. Yeah, it's no joke. Teak is like absolutely gorgeous wood to work with, though. I got it from a broken chair leg. Have the rest of it. Have the rest of the set. Apartment couple was throwing them out. Nice. That's a good deal. Black Star, what's happening? I made awesomeness happen. It's true. I was able to harness the smell of fatwood and put it into candle form. So when the wife wants to light and set the mood with candles, at least you have man-scented candles to light now. Oh, yeah, buddy. Oh, yeah. Oh, I could totally make it like a commercial with setting the mood with man-scented candles. But yeah, they turned out really rad, and they actually smell like fatwood. So I'm gonna try and make a small batch and see how they end up working out. Mark's already sent me links to possibilities of containers for the mood setters. That's what I should call them. The mood setter by Jerps. That would be actually quite funny. Oh man, if you were like, if somebody disliked you, for sure. I think we're good. Sorry, I got to multitask. What time is it anyways? Oh, it's 6:30 already. Damn, that was an hour and a half already. How does time fly so fast? Like, it just doesn't make sense sometimes. It ain't fair. It ain't fair. I was enjoying was enjoying my time with y'all. But straight up, like when I have an idea as to I don't think $500, but like I almost want to like maybe set up an auction to see what it would fetch on an auction price. That way you guys have the option to figure out what it's worth in your opinion, and then we can work on that. 325. In shipping included. But yeah, seriously, the antler, man. I mean, I remember it stinking, but like, man, it's horrible. Do a raffle, 20 spots for $20. 20. 10 is 2, so $400. Dog's telling me something. I don't know. Somebody's here, or is there a doggy out front? I don't know. I just don't know. I just don't know. See, that's and then when all said tickets are up, just pull a ticket. See, that's then everybody gets the opportunity to win, and $20 is like one fast food dinner. So I mean, like, I think you're onto something there, Mr. Mark. Because then what's $20 is going to a good cause with an option or an opportunity in 1 in 20 from acquiring. That's actually see, having sounding boards like-minded people, it makes thinking that much easier. You know what I mean? That's a great idea, Mark. But yeah, it's fucking been an hour and a half. That's amazing. Hanging out with the likes of me for an hour and a half, like, cheers to y'all, because thanks for hanging out, man. Like, hearing how your guys' weeks and what your plans for the weekends are. It's great. Like hanging out with you guys. But I'll see you all through the weekend in other lives. I'm 100% positive of. And Mark, are you doing a live this Sunday? Or is that just once in a while? or pending if you're working or whatnot. Okay, well, Mark usually does a Sunday live around 5 Pacific time ish, give or take an hour here and there. Most of your lives were 3 hours. Yeah. I get antsy. Like the 1.5 hour mark usually is my antsy-ish time. But I mean, this hour and a half flew by. It's because I was excited about sharing this with stuff with you guys. Because I'm like seriously fucking stoked that this actually came to fruition. I'm pretty fucking stoked. So now that I know what to do and how to go about it, I will be checking out those links that you shared, Mark, for sure. But I'm just rambling on. Remember to hug a vet, thank a vet, appreciate a vet, thank them for their service. Without them, our freedoms to do shit like this would never happen. So I never opened the envelope. Yeah, I did. I showed Mark. I showed the pictures. That's Matt being silly. Matt and Hunter, the big lab puppy. And of course, the brother I missed the most, Mr. Matt. For sure. Thank a vet, hug a vet, appreciate a vet. Because, like I said, this shit wouldn't happen if it wasn't for them. If you're an addict, reach out, talk to somebody. My email is in the about section. Please reach out. There is help. I am proof. If you're a junkie fuck like I was, you can get better. It might take you a few times. I slipped and fell on my face a lot, but it finally took. And I got a few years, but it was one day at a time. Sometimes it was a minute, a second, but I got it. And if you're struggling, please reach out. There's always somebody available to hear your troubles. And you're worth it, man. Your life is worth it. You might not like what's in it right now, but you can fix that. So you're appreciated. You're loved. I'll see you guys on the next one for sure. And Mark, if you have your live, I will see you there. Mr. Choo Choo, do something kind for somebody else. And be grateful for today, because tomorrow is never promised. So live today like it's your last. Peace. Yeah, buddy. Okay, that